Thanks for joining us. I'm Jim Pat.
And I'm Heather Myers. More than 100 people are under arrest tonight, most of them college students. It's the largest drug bust of students in San Diego history.
We have team coverage tonight of the roundup. Eric Collins is live at San Diego State with student reaction, and Sherry Palmieri live in the newsroom with more on the tragic death that sparked the investigation.
But we begin tonight with reporter Erica Fox, who has the latest on Operation Sudden Fall.
This investigation started after a student died of a drug overdose last year. It was launched by the school. Now agents have taken down student dealers and a massive amount of drugs. You're looking at DEA surveillance video. They say this is one of 130 undercover drug deals at San Diego State over the last several months.
At fraternity houses, in student parking, in front of campus dormitories.
Part of Operation Sudden Fall, getting its name from what happens when students get involved with drugs.
They're setting themselves up for a sudden fall, as many of those students found out early this morning.
More than 100 people arrested and over $100,000 worth of drugs seized.
Cocaine, marijuana, ecstasy, and methamphetamine.
6 campus fraternities are now suspended as a result. Officers say they were well connected. Some Theta Chi brothers even sent out mass text messages before leaving town for vacation.
We're going to close out our inventory, buy the cocaine at discounted prices. We'll be gone for the weekend. When they came back into town, they sent group text messages saying, we're back in business.
One arrested student about to receive his criminal justice degree. Another just a month from getting a master's in Homeland Security. He worked closely with campus police as a community service officer.
When one of these individuals was arrested, they inquired as whether or not his arrest and incarceration would have an effect on him becoming a federal law enforcement officer.
Kenneth Cacho is accused of being the ringleader of cocaine sales. Also a member of Theta Chi, his picture and story posted on the university website for being a model of success. Officers say they also arrested off-campus supply sources like gang member Omar Castaneda, arraigned today.
If proven guilty, these individuals have preyed on students and have ruined hundreds of lives.
In addition to the drugs, a number of weapons and cash were seized. Students arrested have been suspended and those living on campus evicted. Officers say this investigation is wrapping up, but it's possible there may be more arrests. In the studio, Erica Fox, Fox 6 News.
And it was 1 year ago today that a San Diego State student died of an overdose, prompting this investigation. 19-year-old Jenny Polikoff was found dead in the bedroom of her apartment. Tonight, Jenny's family talks with us about the arrests. Coming up new at 10:30, why they don't think this bust will stop the drug problem at SDSU and what they say needs to be done to prevent another death.
And tonight, students and faculty members expressing their shock about the arrest. Members from the suspended fraternities are also talking to us. We continue our team coverage with Eric Collins live at San Diego State. Eric?
Well, Jim, most of the people we spoke with tonight say this massive drug raid gives not only the Greek system, but the entire university a black eye. And while many people are pleased the university is cracking down on illegal activity, many of the targeted fraternities feel like they're being unfairly punished for the actions of just a few members.
They got caught up in the wrong activities at the wrong time.
While most SDSU students were studying and preparing for finals, deputies transport more than a dozen fellow students from the Cox Arena to jail.
Mind-boggling.
Sean McCormick says he knows 2 of the 75 students who were arrested. As he watches the end of the undercover operation, he wonders how his friends got caught up in this.
Their families are hurting, and I'm sure they're hurting with the decisions they made, and they're regretting it right now.
And members of the Theta Chi fraternity regret their house has become part of the investigation. Theta Chi is one of 7 fraternities that were infiltrated by undercover agents. Agents who claim in some of these houses, most of the members were aware organized drug dealing was going on.
It's absolutely ridiculous that we're being treated this way.
Theta Chi's national chapter would not allow its local members to speak to the media, but one of them did talk with us over the phone after we agreed to disguise his voice. He says not everyone in the house knew drugs were allegedly sold there.
I think it's unfair and unjust because just because we're affiliated with one person doesn't mean that everyone else is doing it.
members of other fraternities and sororities have mixed reaction to the massive drug raid.
I was shocked when I heard about it, especially the fraternities that they were focusing on.
I think that's something that needed to be done. When you have 2 students die from drug overdose, there's obviously a problem.
I also spoke with Theta Chi's national director tonight. He says one of the students is listed, one of the arrested students is listed as a Theta Chi member, but he is not showing up on the fraternity's national registry, so they're still trying to determine if he's a bona fide member. Now, all of the members of these suspended fraternities can't host any parties. They can't participate in any intramural sports until those suspensions are lifted. Reporting live from San Diego State University, Eric Collins, Fox 6 News.
Thank you, Eric, and we would like to hear from you. What do you think about the drug bust at SDSU?